I'm 21, almost 22 at the end of March, and around this time last year, I was watching some tear-jerking anime and out of nowhere, I have this miniature panic attack. Up until this point in my life, I'd never experienced such emotions, so I assumed it was a panic attack. My heart was beating faster at a rate I'd never felt before. My breathing became fast and shallow, and I felt this overwhelming sense of dread and sorrow all at once for a couple of minutes, and thank God the feeling eventually faded away. It's a curious thing because I still experience this from time to time, and it all stems from the realization I had at 21 that one day, in the future, I don't know when, I'm gonna die. It's an inevitable fact and part of life, and it's a really simple concept for people to understand that anything that's living is going to eventually not live anymore. I think people know it, but they don't understand it. At 21, I'm a fourth of the way done with life, if I'm lucky enough to live into my mid-80s. Time seriously does fly by, and I see it every day when I look at my parents, siblings, and grandparents. Day by day, they're all growing older and getting closer to that deep sleep we'll all eventually experience, and I'm no different. I look at my nieces and nephews and I feel a deep sense of love, and also dread at the realization a few years ago I was in their exact same shoes. Not knowing anything and thinking my 20-something-year-old uncle was a mature adult that knew everything in comparison to my kid self. So I think about this constantly and struggle with the realization that I'm walking on a tightrope whose ultimate destination is a dance with the Grim Reaper, and hopefully a handshake with my maker. I imagine I would just be in a constant state of sadness, but I guess subconsciously I'm an optimist, because instead of being sad about my limited time on this beautiful planet, and with the ones I love, I suddenly started cherishing relationships a lot more. I always felt like I didn't have a great relationship with, well, anyone. They all felt shallow and hollow. I guess because I always felt like I had the time to work on those, when in reality I don't. The time I have with my family and friends, and the relationships I have with them have evolved immensely, and the love I have for them is definitely stronger. Time is more valuable to me now more than ever, and the things and people I choose to spend my time on mean more to me than they ever have. We all go through these experiences, these struggles and these realizations, and I can only hope that we can all face them with courage and slight reckless abandon. The human condition can be seen as pain, but I'll choose to take the silver lining and live my life with love, meaning, and my head held high. I feel like finding meaning in our lives is the fine line that separates truly living and just existing. The latter is infinitely scarier than the former, but I have to hope that we can all find our reason for being here. We've done it since our inception, so I have no doubt that we can carry on that tradition.